With less than a month left in their season, the Eastern Illinois baseball team is sitting in a position to possibly advance to the OVC tournament. The Panthers' three starting pitchers, Mike Hoekstra, Christian Slazinik, and Troy Barton, have a combined ERA of 2.84 and 11 of the team's 14 wins. We spoke with the pitchers and pitching coach Skylar Mead about the growth these guys had this year to help out the team.
All three of them have grown in different ways. Mike, Christian, and Troy. Mike kind of has a little bit of a different repertoire, focus on some different things that he needed to improve on. Throwing strikes has never been an issue. It was just more sharpening up some pitches and gaining a little different mentality with 2 outs.
I've learned to control my emotions a lot. Last year, going out as the #1 starter, they preseason pitcher of the year, and going out there and not pitching very well and getting mad at myself, getting mad at the team, moping in the dugout. It just wasn't a good situation last year, and this year I've learned to control my temper and emotions, and if it goes well for me, then I'm still going to cheer on my team. If it goes bad, I'm still going to cheer on my team, try to help us get a win.
Christian's big thing it's nothing mechanical, it's all been just mental. Being a little bit tougher, being able to handle adversity a little bit better, which he's been able to do 95% of the time this year, and it's led to a lot of success for him.
Last year, being a freshman, it was kind of a learning curve, like getting used to the game and everything, and guys are a lot bigger, stronger, and faster, so you got to learn how to avoid the bat and kind of get quick innings and just learn how to pitch. And this year, I feel like I've done a better job of doing that compared to last year. So it's really helped me out a lot, and Skylar's definitely been a big advocate of helping me and making sure I'm on the right path.
With Troy, he really has just grown every year in terms of just his stuff and what kind of pitcher he is. And the outings he's had of recent have been some of his best he's had here in college. So for him, I think he's only going to continue to get better as this last month goes on.
From the past 2 years, I've kind of been a 2-pitch guy, fastball, changeup, and I was able to develop a slider and a curveball, which gave me 4 pitches, which allowed me to start and go deeper into games. I think also just learning how to pitch more throughout my career here, and summer ball has really helped as well. And I also worked on getting my stamina up a little bit so I could go deeper into games and throw more pitches.
Having a solid 3-man rotation going into each series has helped the Panthers to do better this year and be able to rely on their starters to lead them. Asked what being a part of the rotation and being the team leaders means to them, they said this.
I mean, we always just go out there and we feel pretty confident and just know that we got to go out there and be our best, and hopefully the rest of the team follows suit and competes the way we compete every weekend.
Well, I really like throwing on Sundays. Whether it be if we're down 0-2, you got to win 1. If it's 1-1, got to win the series. If it's 2-0, you got to sweep. And I really enjoy that, and I like throwing on Sundays.
Going into a weekend series, I wouldn't trade the 3 we have for anybody else. I think Hoekstra starting off the series is probably one of the top guys in the nation. Throws strikes, gets a lot of guys out, easy, quick ground balls. I haven't seen him have a relatively bad start the entire year, so it's pretty impressive to watch him go out. And whatever he does, I kind of just feed off of it. And then Troy in the back end, he's come through in some big games this year, like the Louisville game and other games like that. And he's kind of a workhorse for us. Like, you see him coming out of the bullpen every now and then, but he definitely helps the team out and kind of solidifies our starting 3.
Hoekstra on Fridays, I feel he's going to go 7 innings and give up between 0 and 2 runs every time. And I feel Slaz on Saturday, he's going to go 6 or 7 and give up 1 or 2. I feel no matter who we're playing, we're not going to give up many runs. And I think we've done a real good job of that thus far. We haven't really had one slip up yet, and we're going to try to finish out the month strong.
Preparation and hopes for this last stretch of the season were discussed as well.
Well, all 3 are a little bit different mentality. That's certainly the case with them. They're 3 different guys. However, not just to them, but to the rest of the staff, I've really challenged them of recent. I said it before the year, this is going to be the best staff that we've ever had here, and numbers-wise, they've kind of blown me away with what they've done, but we have to do more. And that more all starts with that three-headed monster of starters. And, I'm not going to put more pressure on those guys. Honestly, I'm trying to just tell them to do what they've been doing. The only little twist is just give me a little bit more. If there's 2 outs in the 8th inning and you're running on E, but you get those 2 outs, you got to finish that 3rd quick. And then make it easier for those relievers to come in and have a clean slate, so we can have an easy inning where we finish a game off 3-1, or we finish it off 4-2, or a 3-0 game, but they don't have to throw that 9th inning. Because as good as they are, they got to be their best in May. Because I wouldn't want to play us in conference. I mean, you have us, our 3 starters. You have the likes of a Borens, a Gron as a potential 4th starter with our bullpen guys. I mean, we're set up for tournament play so great that it's incredible. It's just all about getting there, and a lot of that's going to ride on those 3 shoulders.
We've shown we can beat real good teams such as Louisville and SLU, and we beat them. I mean, we beat them pretty good. If we can just translate that to the weekend games, I think we're going to have a lot of success here. And we've played the number 1 and 2 teams in the OVC, so it's kind of nice knowing those guys are out of the way, and we can play teams that are middle of the pack and hopefully start sweeping series and winning 2 of 3.
I'd like to finish on a positive note. I want to get back to the conference tournament and leave our mark. Like last year we didn't make the tournament, and this year I really don't want to go out without making the tournament one last time and try to win another championship for Eastern Illinois.
One of these days it's just all going to click, and I think we got something real special.
For Panther Sports Talk, I'm Ryan Snodgrass.